All right, we've got these new selling tool bags that we're issuing to all the salesmen. You're only getting one, so keep up with it. But they are GAF branded and they got everything you needed on for sales. Obviously, everyone is not going to be interested in all the roofing components, but for the people that are, this is a great tool to be able to sell the quality of what we do and also be able to sell the products. Some people only care about picking out colors, but some people want to know about the warranties, about what actually is going on their roof and what they are getting. So that's what we've got in these bags. It does hold other things. So in your front zipper, you're going to have Knowles Roofing branded pins. You'll have some marketing stuff, and then our trifold brochures are in the first pocket. In the second bigger pocket, you are going to have these folders here, which are GAF branded for now. As this video gets older, obviously there'll be something different in here. But these are going to be what you are going to use whenever a customer, you're at an adjuster's meeting and the adjuster has approved the roof, you are going to give this to the homeowner. We lose so many contracts in between these two parts of the process. So this is our hopeful resolution to this problem. So this is going to give them everything they need to start looking into what their roof replacement is really going to get them. And you are going to invite them to do their research, and you're going to invite them to take a look at everything and then call you when they have the report, and then you'll meet them and go over it together. So this is going to be your tool to try to alleviate some of that in between losses of sales. So in here, when you open it up, you're going to have a brochure for the Timberline HDZ. This has all the shingle colors in it, so they can start kind of taking a look. Tell them they get on the GAF website. We also have a Pinterest page. Go look at our Facebook and see what they like as far as colors, so they can start thinking about that before. On the other side, you're going to have a reference list. This is our reference list that we have made that has customer name and then location. We don't have addresses on here, but if they want certain addresses for houses, let us know, we can send that over to them. This is just kind of our main list of people that are kind of name dropping, people that other people are going to know in these areas. We also have our 5-star review. We tell them to go take a look at our Google. This has that we won the 2022 Reader's Choice Awards. We also won the 2023, but this is a little bit older. And then behind that, you are going to have your 2019 deductible laws. This piece of paper used to go into the contract folder, but you need to actually have the conversation about deductibles beforehand, because if a customer is not willing to pay their deductible and they're trying to get out of it, we don't do that. We do everything ethically. We do not do anything illegal. We will not hide, absorb, waive, whatever to their deductibles, however they want to call it. We will not do that. This is a statement of the 2019 laws, so tell them to take a look at it so that they are well versed in the new rules as of 2019. Behind that, you're going to have the Knowles Roofing system. So obviously on an adjuster's report, it's like for like, whatever we take off the roof, it's going to have every component of that, but we always do some upgrades. This also shows that we are GAF certified, which is a big deal. So make sure that they know that we are, and this is our main points that we hit, that we take everything down the decking, we put synthetic underlayment, storm guard, and then the ventilation that we install. Also talks about our 5-year labor warranty and project managers that stay on site. So this is just a little snippet of what we do. Then behind this, you are going to have a statement of loss guide. So this little piece up here at the top is going to tell them that if their damage has been approved, the insurance is going to contact them. They're going to receive a report. Once they receive the report, let us know, and we're going to sit down and go over it together. But in the meantime, if they want to understand the breakdown of what a depreciation is, what less deductible means, what claim payable means, they can take a look at this as just a reference guide, and then we will further explain to them the components of their individual adjuster's report. Once we get a copy of it, we can go over it together. So this is just a selling tool for you to use to get a step ahead. This is not something that other companies do. This is not something that I've seen anyone else implement. So hopefully this is going to kind of head off that time period in between whenever they're approved and then they have their adjuster's report. That way they know we're guiding them along in the process. So that's what these are for. Once you run out of those, come back to the office and we'll get you some more. So all of them come, I think, with 5 ready. Behind that, you have your contract folders. contract folder has contract shingle selection sheet, our insurance, our certification, everything is inside those folders. Now, this is really the bread and butter of what this bag is about. So inside of the bag is another bag. So this is gonna be your roofing system. There is another company that has come out with something called Roof in a Bag, and this is GAF's version of that, and they did it better. So in this, it's gonna unzip, and you'll be able to present to a customer, and it looks professional. It's all branded GAF. Everything looks great inside of here. It's a great selling tool. So inside of this, in the first pocket over here, you're going to have deck armor, which is a synthetic underlayment. You're gonna have tiger paw, you're gonna have felt buster, and then you are going to have a 30-pound tar paper felt. We use the felt buster. These two are different. They're different grades. So we don't use these, we use the felt buster. But this is just so they can see and feel what these are and what they're like, and then the consistency of them, what type of materials they're made out of. So on that side, you've got all of your underlayment. Then you have your Storm Guard. So you got Storm Guard and Weather Watch. They're the same thing for the most part. The top is different. So this is granulated, but it's sticky on the back. This is not granulated and it's sticky on the back. We use Storm Guard. We used this for a little while, and on steeper roofs, this is actually slippery for the crew, and they have asked us to not order this. So we always use Storm Guard. So this is what's gonna go around your chimneys, in the valleys, and then around your pipe penetrations is what is gonna go there. Then you have a starter shingle. So make sure you're educated on your roofing components, but this is a starter shingle. So it's got this little piece of paper over it because it has a tar strip. That way when it gets hot, this is not going to melt and then stick to this. So leave that on there, especially in the summer, leaving this in your truck. But this is a starter shingle. This is a specific piece of the roofing system. A lot of people will turn a 3-tab shingle around the other way and use it, but it is not the right material. So this is its own separate type of material. This goes around the perimeter of the whole house. We use the GAF brand, and that's what this is. Then behind that, you have an actual shingle. So of course you'll have your shingle board with all the colors, but this just shows a sliver of a shingle. That way they can feel it. It's off of the shingle board so they can see what the strike zone is up here. The strike zone is bigger, and it is double layered. So since it's double layered, it has better wind protection. And then you'll be able to see the tar strip on the back as well. It's covered, but this is your architectural Timberline HDZ shingle. Then on this side over here, this is our most asked question about ventilation. So I'm so glad they put a piece of this in here so you can show customers what it actually looks like. So this is your ridge vent. It's gonna go on the roof like this. These pieces are 4 foot each. So they're gonna be 4 foot in length, not width. They're gonna be 4 foot in length, and then they're shingled over, so you'll put a shingle over the top of it, and it's got these louvers on the side, and this is what allows the heat to escape. And it lays over your ridge like this, and then it's nailed in, and it's usually 4 foot wide. This is just a smaller portion of it. So a lot of people like to see that there's no varmints or anything that can get in here, and a lot of people ask if it leaks, and by the way gravity works, it's not going to leak because the water can't come up in and then up the ridge and then into the cut. So it's just good for people to see what it actually looks like. Then you have in here, you should have our roofing system book. So this is something that we made a while back, which is going to change pretty soon. But this just walks through every single thing during your roof inspection or during your roof install. Every customer is different. So you're gonna have customers that are more worried about the cleanup and about protecting their plants. You're gonna have some people that are worried about that the decking gets changed out. You have some people worried about the ventilation. Some people are worried about the color. This covers all of it. You've got everything in here. So you can always pull a picture and say, hey, this is how it's staged. This is the landscaping protection. This is what we'll do to protect your landscaping. We've got tarps that go all the way around. We strip all the way down the decking. This is what it's gonna look like on the job site. This is during a job, stripped off. The tarps are there. We protect your pools. This is covering a pool. Just kind of what a job site looks like with the trailer backed up to the house during a project. And then everything down the decking, what multiple layers of felt looks like. Rotten decking, storm guard around the chimney. And in the valleys, this is gonna be your underlayment pictures. I mean, it's got every component of a roof and different types of roofs, and this is our crew. So one of the bigger things is that our crew only works for us. So pictures of them doing their job. Hopefully my phone doesn't die. All new chimney flashing, drone shots of different roofs. This is your solar powered attic vent, and then your ridge vent. So this is how it's cut. This is what it looks like. This is how it lays over. And then this is when it's finished. It's got the shingles and everything on top of it. It's got these here too. This also has all different colors through it, so you can kind of pull it to show different colors. These are your weatherwood. And then it's another weatherwood, charcoal, weatherwood in the middle. And then just what it looks like with different brick and different colors and different lights. You've got a hickory roof here. So this has the layout of everything from beginning to end, so you can hit any point that someone has a question about or objection to, you can hit that. We also have a color palette for your gutter colors, so if gutters get paid for on the insurance claim, you have these colors to choose from. This is not the metal swatches like you normally have. They're not making as many of those, but you've got this to be able to choose from. And the only colors that are a different price is going to be your copper penny, which is the shiny metal, and then your rusted copper. These two, if it has copper in the name, it is more expensive, and we will have to get them a price for what it is to upgrade to those. That is an upgrade because it's a different type of finish on there. Any other color, they're all the same. So these are the only two that are a little bit of a price difference. It's nothing crazy, but it is a price difference. So you've got that to be able to pick out gutter color if that is on your adjuster's report. And then on this side over here, you're going to have your GAF Timberline, the pamphlets with the colors and everything on there. That way, if someone's not sure on color, you can leave this with them and then just refill, of course. And then the last component in here is going to be your ridge cap. So this is a Scylla ridge cap that's on here. I believe it's in weatherwood as well. So it just shows what this product looks like. Scylla Ridge is an actual ridge cap. This is not the 3-tab that we cut. This is a real ridge cap. So that's what's in these packages. So this is a great tool for you to be able to give your customers peace of mind, make sure they know everything they want to know about the roofing system, and to be able to sell them and educate them. So there's that. Everyone's going to get issued one. Do not lose it. They're expensive, and we have invested in y'all so that y'all have the best chances possible to close your deals out. So everybody's going to be issued one, and keep it refilled. That's the biggest thing. So once you get through these folders and you've handed all these out to your adjusters meetings, come back and get more. It's your responsibility to make sure that we're handing you the tools. You make sure that you keep everything ready and locked and loaded so that you can be as successful as possible. Thanks, guys.